Craig Zalixson from TimeScape USA, and we've got something exciting to talk about today. Now I know we're all waiting for spring, and that's going to be a little bit longer for all of us, but what we don't have to wait for now is the new Kontiki introductions from Eterna. And now these were presented last year during the spring season at the Las Vegas Couture show for Time, and they were yet to be produced. These are finally in production. They were introduced at Basel a couple of weeks ago, and now we have them, which is probably an understatement because right now we're the only people that have them. They're not even on the website of Eterna. So we have the new Kontikis, two different versions. There's a bracelet model at $1,950, automatic movement, 38-hour power reserve, and then there's also the strap model, rubber strap, also with deploying clasp, date, and that one is at $1,800. We're talking 44 millimeter cases, 14.5 millimeter depth, and we have a Solita 200 movement. So they're available in three different colors. They've got the cream white, they've got the black, and they also have the blue. What's interesting about the cream white is that it is a luminescent dial. So in nighttime, you will see the dial well lit. And we're going to note that the version in black and blue has a very, very nice matte finish dial. It's a sandblasted dial. Very solid stainless steel clasping system, deploying clasp. We also have an engraving on the back of the case that does show the Kontiki raft. We do have an anti-reflective sapphire crystal. We have a screw-down crown. We have the matching matte finished bezel. What's interesting about this bezel, it is not a normal countdown bezel where it goes from 60 to 50 and so forth down for keeping track of time. This is going to allow us to keep track of our decompression time or non-decompression time when we are using the watch for diving. And in this case, we've got the black rubber strap. We also have it in the blue. Also, we're going to show the bracelet, which is a very solid bracelet. I'm going to show one additional piece. This is the watch I'm wearing. I chose to wear this. And you'll see it's just an absolutely beautiful piece. We do have the cream background. We have the gray indices. We have the gray bezel along with the silver markings on there. What I have done is I took off the bracelet and the rubber strap, and I decided to put this on a navy blue one-piece original NATO strap with the extra wide strap keeper. And right now what we're doing, we're also giving away an extra NATO strap with purchase. These are 2-year warranties on the Eterna watches. What we're also doing is an additional 1-year TimeScape warranty. So it's 3 years total. These pieces were supposed to have been out last year, but what did come out last year was the limited edition bronze Kontiki. This is their own manufacturer movement. It is also a 200 meter dive piece. You've got matte black sandblasted finish on both the dial and on the bezel. A distressed vintage type strap with a bronze buckle and also the 5-ball bearing insignia for Eterna. And there again, the anti-reflective coating on both the front and the back of the sapphire crystal. Now this piece came out last October. There were going to be 300 made, and there were 300 made, but they were made in production batches. So the first couple hundred were released to the world last October. There was about 75 that came to the USA. TimeScape USA received 2 of them, which we sold in about 20 minutes upon their arrival. We have just received the second batch of production. We received 2 more pieces. So because this is whiskey watches and winders, what we're going to do today is we're going to match one of the Eterna watches with a winder. Today it's going to be the Scatola Del Tempo HD Rotor 1. And this has a bronze colored bezel. It has a ostrich patterned leather strap. The back would accommodate 2 D-cell sized batteries. And this just pulls off. So here's the cradle, and it's going to fit almost all watches. This part here will compress, But we also have a dial here that allows us to take the back section in or out further. So in this way we can accommodate most watches in the marketplace. Now you'll note we do have rubber sides here, we have a leather backing. Compression here will work its way back and line up with the buckle. And now we can place this into the Scatola del Tempo watch winder. Snaps in, and let's go to our on-off switch now, and there we go. So I appreciate your joining us today for this video blog, and please look for further blogs as the weeks progress. If you do enjoy the video, please subscribe to our site, and also give us an email if something you may want to talk about, and we can definitely address that. So once again, Craig Zalligson from TimeScape USA.